So, I like to make videos of this while talking to you guys and, sort of uh, going over the stuff that's happening. So, there's a free thing here. Oh, there it is. Free gift. I don't understand what these are. 1,000, 2,000. But, like, how do I use these? I think I need to use those ability coins. I need to first get enough of these. I need to get 50 yellow things. And then when I get the 50 yellow things, I'll be able to get the other stuff, you know? Oh, you can buy the special coins. So they're not priceless at all. But the gems, you pretty much have to buy gems too. These coins are just more rare than gems. Now let's see, if it's 250 to 800, then probably the pink coins are about one quarter one. I don't know, about like one third, like a little bit less than one third as rare as this. Which might make sense with the ratio that I have of S coins to gems, if you take into account the fact that I've done some spins on both things. I think I did an S rank spin and some gem spins. and I spent some of the gems as well, so that's why it's not looking that way on my screen. Anyway, let's move on. But how do the ability points spend? See, I think maybe you spend maybe once you unlock with that, then you spend the ability coins on these things. The blue, use the gold coins on that, and then you use the blue coins on the lower things. I've never seen any of this stuff in the games, which is confusing to me. Like, if people could throw banana peels at me, I would be noticing that. Anyway, let's go play a game. We're gonna play in events, I think. Ranked. We're gonna do a ranked play. See, I want to invite friends to play, but if I invite friends, right? Then the thing is that um, then I'll get a bonus for each friend that I invite to play, right? When I invite them, but then when they invite me, they won't get. I won't get the bonus. Only the person that does the invitation. Only the host gets the bonus. So it's kind of like doesn't feel that good to do this, you know? It's like feel like everybody should get the bonus. All the people that have friends playing with them. And then they'll start inviting me, and I won't get the bonus, and I'll invite them, and they won't get the bonus, and it just feels like it's not worth it. Also, they'll all be speaking to me through the microphone, so they'll be interrupting my video, the audio of my video, and in a way that will be annoying. I won't feel comfortable doing my usual spiel while I play. So I think we'll just play normally. We're making our way to the next rank. Apparently there's something above Master. We're on our way to whatever that is. Maybe. I don't know how well I have to perform to get points at this point. Wow, what the hell is that? I kind of want to have a closer look at whoever that is. Before they accidentally die. What is that? I don't want to lose though. It's the only person still alive is that one. Let's try and go have a closer look. He's trying to send bombs at me. But well, qualified. I got lucky. I was about to die. Very curious about whatever that person's thing was. Wow, how many points did I get? Because that does not look like a lot. I think I got 100 points, but I have to get up to 7,100. Did I get a lot of points? Maybe I didn't. $7,100 was close. If I got 100 points, then if I got 100 points there, then I think the bar would have filled up more. We'll see. These are becoming more difficult in some ways to raise. I'm in trouble. I got unlucky there. I'm going to lose some serious points, I think. Okay. Kind of glad the round ended as fast as it did, because I'm nervous about the amount of points I'm losing here. 80 points I lost. $64.70. Alright, let's take another shot at this. Raising up the master ranks seems really hard. Hey, I may have just achieved my maximum rank that I could get. jump on my head. All right, I was the last one to die here. I should get points maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I got 0 RP for that. So master rank, you need to win, or you get nothing. Wow, that's a little rough. Alright, so in a little while, I think I'll make an attempt to play with friends and try to get the daily friend bonus. Oh, I think you only get the daily friend bonus one time or something. See, so I got 1 of my 3 now or something. Is that what it is? That makes sense though, because they don't want you to abuse it. So it's just a little bit of extra RP, which makes sense. They want to keep it. They want to make it a competition. They don't want it to be like you can just use it to like blast your way through the rankings. In a way, I like it better that way. So it's not. It doesn't really. I don't think the daily friend bonus really matters. Anyway, let's play. Wait. Oh no, yeah, I'm good. I didn't lose. Wait, I did lose earlier though, didn't I? I should have switched as soon as I lost, but it doesn't matter. We had a success recently. Let's call it good. Well, I won. That's the strat. Stand around while everybody else jumps off and kills themselves. I do get 100. That's good. So yeah, if I can just get win after win after win, I'll be good. Alright, let's go again. I think toward the end of the video, I'll try inviting friends. Let's see how that goes. Keep going. You're getting ahead of me. You're getting so far ahead of me. Oh crap. Whoa. Almost died. We're starting to have some trouble here. Let's go. Okay. Josh Bucks has won the game. No surprise there. That's why I achieved the rank of master. Matchmaking error. Maybe a server issue. Please try again. Okay. Let's try again now. And I win. The man knows what he's doing. Alright, so now I'm going to what will I do now? I will keep going. Yes. While I'm on a roll, I keep going. Maybe I'll put on a YouTube video. Look, maybe I shouldn't while I'm on a roll. I should just keep doing the same thing I'm doing. So don't question. Yes, the other thing is that it's like I feel like I can't really listen to YouTube videos and play at the same time. If I'm playing with a friend and they're on the comm with me, like if they can chat with me through my controller, then it's like I don't want them to be listening to my YouTube videos. So I'll try to be like bad behavior, on my part. Lasers might come from this way too, though. Okay. Well, that was really hard. I got a 0 RP for that. I don't consider that a loss. So we keep going. Still, 0 RP is not good. I don't like it. Maybe I can put on a YouTube video since I'm not exactly on a roll. And I am a little bored. I'll make coffee. Candace Owens calls out Ben Shapiro. I'm excited.
Closely at the time when Candace Owens was obviously, consistently talking shit about Israel, while still being under the banner of the Daily Wire. Many people were paying attention to that, realizing that this wasn't a simple disagreement or a simple difference. Anyway, let's get back to Candace Owens, who responded to Ben Shapiro.
The man can't speak right now, just like me sometimes.
This video is literally has 1.8 million views in one day.
Oh snap.
And it is chock full of some of the most insane anti-Semitism I have ever encountered.
Wow.
Audience just went kaput. People just stopped watching this podcast because he was screaming at Americans we needed to prioritize Israel. People just didn't feel that way. They saw our country sorry that happened to you, but why do Americans need to be screamed at about what's happening in the Middle East? Anyways, throughout this time, Brian Mast was wearing an IDF uniform in Congress, and he basically said that there's no such thing as an innocent Palestinian life. But when I saw this, I was shared by Yashar Ali on X. I responded and I said that genocidal language, no matter who shares it, is always wrong. Genocide is always wrong, is what I tweeted, and this caused an emotional breakdown amongst people who support Israel. I didn't think that was a controversial statement. I thought that was sort of what we all believed.
Yeah. She's right.
Wrong.
She is right.
Anyways, for Ben, he then had some private events, probably at another Jewish donor's house, and somebody caught him standing on a table insulting me over my genocide is always wrong. Please take a listen to that.
Yeah, by the way, congratulations her for one, literally developing Candace Owens as a talent, knowing full well that she was anti-Semitic, and not giving a shit about it because she's pro-Israel, only to then literally fire her. For her anti-Israel position, knowing full well that she was already anti-Semitic, which offered her a major lifeline and a major point of legitimacy, because now she had actually suffered repercussions as a consequence of her anti-genocide position, which then gave her anti-Semitic point of view a lot more legitimacy in the eyes of the public. And that's precisely where we're at now. Another person who basically designed this system, suffering from...
What are you doing, man? That's how you do it. Wow, it actually gave me plus 125 for that. I can't believe it. So I'm actually going up more than I used to. That's great.
Because they wanted me to respond to him. I can't believe this. They worked together, they're colleagues. Somehow this.
Okay, that's really awesome.
And I want to mention because it's
Wait, what's the plus 125 RP? I think it might have been.
I was 6 days away from giving birth. I was very heavily pregnant. And it was they got to
Let's do another one.
Shocking. Nobody from the Daily Wire steps in to manage the situation.
Oh, was that my friend bonus?
Virtually every journalist.
Well, lawyers will figure it out. Probably not.
The media platform is contacting me to comment, to respond to me being insulted by someone. Being insulted, and they're not getting anything from the Daily Wire. So I am obviously frustrated. I should also tell you, I had no PR at this time. My PR was internal PR at Daily Wire, and it was very clear that their focus was on protecting Ben, even though he was the one who insulted me publicly, because I said that genocide is always wrong. That is the genesis of that statement. That's all I said. Obviously, I wanted to respond angrily to the press. I wanted to hit back at Ben, and I guess you could sort of say my perspective was an eye for an eye. But my husband, who's a better person than me, instructs me that morning to instead take a deep breath, relax, okay? Don't think about what you're feeling in the moment, but think about how you're going to feel in the future. He instructed me to instead read the Bible, Sermon on the Mount, Sermon on the Mount. I read through it, and it reminds me that everybody who wants to comment, they don't care about me either, right? They're selling
No!
headlines. They want
I just lost a whole bunch of RP.
feed into that. For what reason? For what reason, actually, am I going to give a comment and say something about Ben?
Two gingerbread men. Player PJW and
don't buy into this
Darkura 8.0. I'm rooting for Darkura, who actually changed his name to something interesting, at least.
After I tweeted "Blessed are the peacemakers," and I'm thinking that I'm going to be commended.
I think Darkura lost, but I'm not sure.
The high road.
Yep.
Ended,
Well done, sir.
this biblical passage with
He may not have changed his name, but he...
Christ is the king. He's the only thing that matters. Obviously, Christ is king. Now, it was just Tucker Carlson's luck that I had been slated to come on his new show the very next day. He had booked me 6 weeks earlier. I got approval from Daily Wire. He booked me for November 15th. So suddenly Ben gets on this table, he insults me, it's trending.
Now my friend bonus diamond is gone.
Be first person to capture my reaction to it. And when it came time, I kept up with the Peacemaker. And I decided, I made the decision to just take the high road. I said, I don't want that to negatively impact how people.
I think that means that it just reset. So I'm capable of getting 3 friend bonuses today.
And I just didn't want to keep them all. It's my honest perspective. My husband was just right. And also, we're talking about a work colleague, right? Somehow, me taking the high road made him angry. So, here's what he did. Elsewhere in my interview with Tucker, he asks me who I look up to, who I like. And I told Tucker the truth that it was my dream to meet Thomas Sowell. First going to politics, I read a ton of Thomas Sowell books, and I had tried many times to meet him before.
Yeah, this is a classic. I mean, Clarence Thomas also found Thomas Sowell to be so life-altering that played a big role in changing and shaping his understanding. Thomas Sowell is, I believe he also was another one of these former Marxist guys. He is basically the Jesus of black conservatism in America. Another former Marxist turned into a white supremacist.
Obviously, he's aging, and I really looked up to Dr. Thomas Sowell, and here's that clip between Tucker.
When you listen to when you're trying to figure out some of the stuff that comes at you so fast, and you're talking almost every day, writing almost every day, when you read all this, kind of makes sense to bounce ideas off.
I have been obsessed with Thomas Sowell. I had to write those out. I'm pretty much a Thomas Sowell groupie. Everything he writes, I read, and it is because he was part of my awakening story in politics and made me focus on the economics. This is a block because you pay attention to economics, go backwards in history to understand where we are. When has this worked? Oh, it's never worked. We're just telling you that it's going to work in the future, and there's no evidence to support that. So we decided Thomas Sowell, hey, that's your dream. You love Thomas Sowell. He thought that was an opportunity to get even with me for taking the high road after he insulted me on stage because he's deeply jealous of Tucker Carlson for reasons that I cannot quite understand. Then his team reached out to schedule an interview with Thomas Sowell, which they did for defensive money, I presume, to effectively purchase black because there was phenomenal materials in the 90s that hurt my feelings. Okay? The interview with Tucker on 15, the years on 16, and it's Thomas Sowell doesn't care about. I'm working at the Daily Wire at this moment, and I'm about to give birth in 3 days. But this is supposed to be like an FU Candace for taking the high road and saying that this guy is always wrong. That is what I mean when I say he is incredibly educated.
I believe certain parts of the story, the first is talking about the thing. Right. I remember trending so closely at the time, and Candace Owens was consistently talking shit about Israel, while still being under the banner of the Daily Wire, and people were paying attention to that, realizing that this wasn't a simple disagreement, or a simple difference.
Okay, I lost. I got to switch. I forgot to switch earlier, but we got to get back to it now.
Purchasing a black man. Like, this is what I think where he plays fast and loose with like identity politics. Whenever it suits their purpose.
All right. What's this guy called again? This is classic default skin tone. Default tan skin tone. What's his face guy? Beret Duke time. Beret Tan Duke. Default Duke. We're gonna give him an ice throne. Let's play. Here comes Default Duke to the rescue. No, no, no. That's insane. What does this person look like? No, no, stop. Don't. It's not worth dying over. No! Damn it, I needed to have a look at that. Okay, well, at least now I can look at it. That's really weird. It's like a slime ghost or something. It's like a bearded slime ghost. I just wanted to get a good look at it. I guess I got my good look at it. But, I don't know if it was worth it. There we go. Alright, at least I finally know what this thing looks like. Oh, look at that. I don't think it was worth it though. I lost a ton of points just now. How many points am I gonna lose? Like 125 or 80 points? I lose 80 for being the second person to die, right? For being first, I might lose 125. Slimy won. Wow, I lost 130 points. That's more than I'll make from winning. That's brutal. Master levels are hard. My color is going. What? Oh my god. Wow. Alright. Pale, we're pale, super white, Miss Stumble. Yeah, let's move on to the dancing. Miss Stumble will dance terribly. She will do the mom dance. Alright, let's do this. Rank play. Actually, I've decided to invite some friends. See if I can get the daily friend bonus. Actually, the only friend I can invite is Cinnamon Roll. Let's wait a certain amount of time. Earlier there were 3 friends here. So I think it just might not work out. I don't want to try inviting the people that are not online. So, let's try Cinnamon Roll 2 more times. I'll just keep the video going. I don't know if this is worth doing. It's better when there's more people. Then it's like a better chance that like one person might say yes. Alright, last try. Let's give it like 30 seconds now and then we go. Alright, it didn't work. Let's go. That's crazy. Such a crazy thing to say.
what her commentary is and why she was even hired by the Daily Wire to begin with. I know this doesn't give a fuck about white supremacy or beyond. Like, she cares about propagandizing against or in favor of white supremacy rather. That's what she made money on. I still think she is has white supremacy.
And here is a video of the then CEO, Jeremy Boring, which somehow is even counted by
She said a slave hang. Wow.
It's just a portion. You should watch the entire thing because it really is something. And ask yourself in your memory, do you ever recall anybody ever being fired with 300 employees? Ben joined electronically on screen 2. Just enjoyed watching me be humiliated. With 300 employees are invited down and shown the production of what this.
That's the end.
Well, let's watch this video.
There we go. Don't miss Stumble. Do your mom dance. Wait, only 100, not 125. What? But why was it 125 before? Now it's 100. Maybe it's when you get on a roll or something. Cinnamon Roll invited you to join their party. Game party starts soon. Okay. Games is niceness. Close settings do not match. Okay.
I do not support. At this point, it's so fucking crazy, dude. It's so fucking crazy. It is so nutty how these guys will find a way to be the fucking villains.
We'll have crossplay off.
Damn, it's so evil. It's wild. Well, I'm gonna believe this one. Davis Owens was hired by the Daily Wire by this dipshit on camera. Okay? Alongside Ben Shapiro. When they have full knowledge that a lot of internet shit. Okay? The Conscience Pro is only after October 7th, where she was supposed to be internet stuff every now and then. But was saying a lot of.
It says the crossplay sections don't match. Settings don't match. But I don't know if I have crossplay on or off now for this, but it doesn't seem to have the option to turn it on. Oh, okay, my crossplay's on. That's good. That person probably has crossplay off.
I simply say that the genocide is wrong always. This is not a controversial thing. You interpreted it and then followed up with
That is so stupid. Oh my god. They got duped by Venezuela. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are so fucking horny to defend Israel, to be awful at your job. That you are literally owned by Venezuela. Oh, the Israeli people deserve this. Oh, criminals to a group of work people. Oh, the entire career is built around.
Everybody's here. I want to go to the other place. This is a good coin area, though. I want to go to my coin area. This is where I live. I live here. These coins belong to me. Wow.
As a black person, only to have that secret that you cultivated, that you based
I want to try to go somewhere else. This area is also a little bit crowded. Let's go to this area.
genocide is wrong anyway. You need to check yourself. I said exactly what I meant, and I will talk about it for further clarifying this statement. It was 24 hours, and the collective vote on Israeli time the Christian doing Yahoo over what they did. You're free to disagree with Israel's conduct, and you're free to oppose it if you're government.
They
That's fun. I like that. I want to go back and do it again. Ah! It is crazy.
And if we can make some simulations about foods that both levels of anti-Semitism and anti-Semitism both agree with anti-Semitism. And in every one of these instances, David says nothing to the anti-Semites who share her, only puts it back against those who disapprove of her conduct. On February 28th of this year, Candace just asked me questions. Posted, quote, I'm hallucinating the history, profiteering, pornography. So replies were immediately flooded with anti-Semitic steering her for the question.
How did I get in this? I'm not supposed to be playing this level. I'm supposed to be playing rank play. I actually hit the wrong button. No. I'm eliminated. I was the first one eliminated. I don't care.
I stand by tweets, pornography is harming men. We should look into who profits off of pornography. Genocide is always wrong, no matter which country calls for whatever.
Specifically said one was different than one of the most common things that tropes like Jews are responsible for destroying Western civilization, stuff like that. But like one way that they talk about it is like, I don't know, the guy who's like homeschooling or the guy not the guy who owns
Wait, it's not over yet?
like there's two people in
Oh, nobody died. Wow.
executive
These guys are good. I didn't know that was possible. They all made it through the traffic level, except me.
The main guy is the founder of Movement. So it's like, there's like a couple people at point in the C-suite that argue that they will literally be like, I know porn is religion. Why are you being so crazy about religion? I feel like if you know stuff like the CEO's porn yeah, it's
I said they like to Kistoa.
all the pornographers are Jews. It's like a
Alright, I made it to the final, so I'm counting that as a success. We're gonna keep going.
okay. You either
Rank play.
you either think porn is fine or the sex work industry has issues,
Stumble go.
or you think it's the great evil, whether or not the person that are making money, the people that are making money off of the porno culture, that's it. They're capitalists. They're making money. That's their goal.
It's controversial about anything that I say now. I'm again wanting you to
Let's go.
just imagine 300 people being broad and said, like, it's this is you said this and this is what we know, and then he goes into a diatribe about the real video crisis game. He shows videos of Nick Fuentes. It's nothing to do with me. I've never even spoken. I think only one time I've spoken about Nick Fuentes, just pertaining to Kanye. I'm showing you this because it's important for you to understand that this has never stopped. I want you to imagine if you view yourself to be a slave owner, and that slave not only survives this public whipping, but that escapes and becomes successful. That's pretty much.
I mean, this is no dirt to say Kanye stuff, right? It's like she's saying her audience is no longer conservative. That's what's so dangerous.
Let's go.
Fucking normies that watch her, a lot of like liberal people that watch her, they hear this kind of stuff, they're like, oh my god, Queen, you're right. Many of them are not even aware of her background or what she gets up to. And now that she's like comparing her struggles in the daily life of slavery, it kind of makes more sense as to why she ties it back to like Jews did chattel slavery. That's what she's doing. She will get into it in a second.
Every once in a while, I'm gonna check on friends, but it seems like I'm not gonna make that many friends here. So let's just keep going.
They have not stopped. They have not stopped. I am talking about people working
I'm gonna stop soon, though.
attempting to bankrupt me in court.
Especially as soon as the next loss, I'm gonna stop.
Thus far, 3 court proceedings. Okay? For every solitary
Even if it's like a loss where I'm second place.
It is non-stop. I refer to this, just to be clear, as legal abuse. It's legal abuse.
There's only one left.
I have put up with a lot
He's
of things.
gonna
I
die.
have put up with the pettiness of even suing me because I interviewed a U.S.
Bro, when you're in my after leftovers, I just turned around and was like running around with a copy of the Talmudic Jew, being like, this is how your people are, and you can find like how fucking this would be. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're so insane. It's ironic because he did
Oh,
this.
God.
It's doing here is what I did to him, right? But now you can see like an actual straight up fucking anti-Semite and how they react. Maybe you can understand the major differences. He low-key did that to you? No, I mean, he was up my fucking asshole in the same way that singing the best girl of her. That didn't fucking, that didn't change my world, dude. I'm not a fuckhead.
As Liberty Survivor, who mentioned your name.
There we go.
Shapiro to tackle Candace Owens and her,
Let's do this.
anti-Semitic nature or anything like that. They were too busy yelling at me alongside Ethan Klein.
We are close. We're close to getting our stars here. I don't need stars though. Stars do nothing for me. But at least it's a step, you know. It'll mean something to me. It'll mean something to me to get to it. Just because I'll know the first step is done. Alright, I know that I can do this though. Either way, I know I can beat this level. Like I just have to like lock in, push through, and I will get to the next rank. No, it's no problem. Next rank after that, I'm a little worried about if there is another one. Fall Guys also I'm a little worried about. Fall Guys is hard to push forward.
Openly revealing my powerful opposed to these guys. Or maybe I'm just third option here, which is that I'm not.
But this I can do. This I can do.
But, brother, Andy Sanders is talking right now. Trust me. It's like when people accuse me of being transphobic. It's like, dog, if I was transphobic, I could just be transphobic. It would be beneficial for my fucking career to be openly and outwardly transphobic. Same with being anti-Semitic. Like, running around and being like the Alex Jones video is unironically what people are demanding. That is a marketing position. Okay?
See,
You'll start hearing in a second. I think he says something else about you're denying the existence of the Middle Eastern Jews.
Friends, that you have a right to be on that stage because you get rumors to pressure people, because you know Jewish people who can practically take money. You say, I'm going to do advertising spend, here's $1 million. I'm sorry you're dead. The entire world knows that you are an imposter. I mean, you're so much of a fraud that essentially what you do is you have people send you on clips to roll to cheer you on, to pretend like the audiences love you. You stack audiences with people that work for Whiplash who are willing to slowly get cheered on the stage because you don't have the confidence anymore to go out into the world.
oh snap.
I was overtly anti-Semitic, like actually anti-Semitic in the way that that's the I'd have 200,000 live confirmed viewers.
Still talking about that?
Actually, I don't know. I feel like Twitch is also leaning into like the right shit.
Oh, that was crazy though. That was great. That was a great match. Di Marty has won the game. Good game.
I think you and I both agree that Candace Owens isn't exceptional.
But I think that he was on that 1-2 punch.
Okay,
Flat now, man.
you think
Hit him with that anti-Semitism before. I think he was on the vibe.
as your former Marcus Elbows, do you think that I am anti-Semitic one? And if I think I am, yeah, as anti-Semitic as Candace Owens.
So, yes, I think you're anti-Semitic at this point. I'm not going to say that. Are you the hand up? You asked me 2 questions together, going to answer both. He said, do you think I'm anti-Semitic? After talking to you so far today, I'd say unequivocally yes. Do I think that you are part of that stuff? I think you can call it. No. I think your form of anti-Semitism is way more destructive and centered.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's like twitching. The towels are insane.
It's because it's science. It's tricky. She's out there just saying what she believes, and I respect her for that. Nick Fuentes.
Ethan. Oh god.
Just out there, nobody knows what's his stance on Israel. Candace Owens' stance on Israel. But you're tricky. What you do is deny the heritage.
Okay, let's see. What do I do now? I gotta. This is hurting my soul listening to this. Okay. I always stop here anyway. This is the end of the video. Did I lose? I lost, right? I lost points. Yeah. So anyway, please like, subscribe, click the bell, leave a comment. Love you guys. Bye bye. No, I didn't lose, right? But we're gonna stop anyway. Save recent gameplay. Full video.